to the Embassy of Ecuador in central London. Once inside this embassy, he wouldn't be on British soil anymore. No one could barge in here and grab him. He'd be safe. It's called political asylum. Oh, and by the way, this isn't actual footage of Julian Assange in 2012.
Action? Feel great.
This is an actor. We did a reenactment of this whole thing. Anyway.
God damn, bro. He's really leveling up his fucking... He's really leveling up his production. He's like doing reenactments and shit. This is the first time I've seen him not like look at maps or whatever, you know what I mean, in front of his eyes, like doing Minority Report shit with maps. Respect.
Assange did make it inside that day, and after entering the Ecuadorian embassy in London, he wouldn't leave it for 7 years. Testing 1, 2, 3. I've been looking at a lot of this. I've actually started hanging up the documents over here because they've been taking up too much space. I want to tell you the story of Julian Assange.
This guy's a traitor.
I love WikiLeaks.
Chat, CIA is not going to fucking fund a YouTube content creator covering a story about a guy that the CIA has openly talked about assassinating, okay? For those of you who are unfamiliar, the CIA has routinely, very openly, like there are court records, okay, talked about killing him. Killing Julian Assange.
This is a blow to transparency and a blow to a free press.
What this story is...
This was just CIA demonetized. Yeah, exactly.
Is like an expression of a new kind of power. The power of secrets, of information.
An anti-war online organization attacking U.S. policy in Afghanistan.
And the reason I'm calling what Julian Assange does power is because the U.S. is trying to lock him up for 175 years because of what he did. It's all here in this indictment. The most powerful country in the world feels threatened by this man and what he's done. I want to take you through Julian Assange's story and then to unpack why the United States is trying to lock him up for the rest of his life. And I want to persuade you that no matter what you think of Julian Assange and his conduct and his ethics and his mission, this case should not be ignored.
Illegally shoot the son of a...
This is very cool. Much respect.
And hang on to him.
Much respect. Much respect.
You never know.
Much respect to ex-Mormon Johnny Harris on this. Straight
what
up.
the outcome is, but the truth is always the best place to start.
Come on, fire.
Okay, wait, before we dive into this video, I want to thank today's sponsor because the sponsors are the people who make these videos anymore. Oh, and the best part.
Oh my God, I literally forgot to run. This VPN sponsorship is completely unrelated to this, but I literally forgot to run the top of the hour after I read that debate. And it's been 15 minutes, but like at the top of the hour, there's still a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5, or you can do that for free. And also unrelated to VPN, to the avoidance of the ad break, obviously. But here's the 1 minute ad break now. I literally fucking forgot.
Now let's get back into the story. Okay, let's get up to speed really quickly on who this guy even is and how he ended up trapped in an embassy in London. Julian Assange is an Australian hacker who spent most of his life breaking into computers and getting his hands on information that he wasn't supposed to see, but that he believed the world should see. When he was 35, he built a website where whistleblowers of all kinds could upload sensitive information that he, Julian Assange, on his new website would publish. And the upside of all of this was that these whistleblowers would remain totally anonymous. He claimed that even he wouldn't know who his sources were. So that was 2006. Julian Assange builds WikiLeaks. And soon after, he starts receiving submissions. Like, people start giving him documents that are supposed to be secret, and he starts publishing them. Everything from drone strikes in Yemen to oil scandals in Peru to corruption in the Arab world Tibetan uprisings in China. Leaks like this sort of seem common to us now, but this was like 2007. WikiLeaks was a totally new thing. It was this open source intelligence website acting in the name of no government, with no location, but with this very idealistic vision of making the world's information totally transparent, exposing corruption, exposing government secrets.
Understand how far you can push government into doing something that is just by exposing injustice.
But WikiLeaks wasn't really noticed until 2010, when something happened that would change everything.
Uh-oh. What happened, I wonder?
In Iraq, there was a 22-year-old American intelligence analyst named Chelsea Manning. Horrified by what she was seeing, she decided to download hundreds of thousands of classified
Wait, I'm
documents.
worried. Is there TOS in this chat? Is there TOS in this chat? Chat. Oh, okay.
From military computers and upload them directly to WikiLeaks.
Of course, our top story this morning, the White House blasting the release of over 90,000 U.S. military records.
It was the biggest leak in history.
Graveyards
are away through over the past few weeks. Hundreds of thousands of classified documents containing never-before-seen details on how the U.S. conducts its war, its diplomacy, its intelligence. I mean, let me show you some of this stuff. Now, let me just do a quick disclaimer here. Going through these leaks.
Just to prepare you for Chatasan, he does not dead name Chelsea. No, he didn't dead name Chelsea. He literally said Chelsea Manning. And also said formerly known as, but under the photo. But yeah, I don't. Someone said this was the 2010 version of like, let's investigate the leaker itself rather than what the contents of the leak was, like the Roe v. Wade one. And to that person, I have to say, that's always what has been the case. You know what I mean? That is the number one tactic of the government, is to be like, oh, where's the whistleblower? We need to plug this leak, rather than ever discuss the actual contents of the leak itself.
Leaks, there is a lot of like horrific stuff, like stuff I just don't even want to talk about here. I'll go over it kind of in vague terms and let you go read the rest.
Yes, he's talking about Hassan Abihead. Talking about the Hassan Abihead, Chelsea Manning. Okay? Gaming watcher, Hassan Abihead, Chelsea Manning.
But war is horrible, and what these documents reveal is like a detailed version of that.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
In these leaks, we learn about secret raids. We read about scenes of U.S. military people executing Iraqi families. We also get a lot of data. The U.S. military claimed that it wasn't keeping track of deaths in Iraq, but these leaks showed that they actually were, and that the number of casualties, including civilian deaths, was actually way higher than anyone thought before. The leaks also revealed this classified footage that, again, I'm not going to show all of it here, or even...
I'll let him dramatically highlight. This is a really good video so far.
That's a weapon.
It shows a U.S. helicopter firing on a group of Iraqis who they thought were insurgents, but was really just a family, including children, walking with two Reuters journalists.
Hotel 26 is Crazy Horse 18.
They were carrying cameras, not guns.
Request permission to engage. Come on, let us shoot.
And yet in this video, you see them open fire on these people.
You are free to engage over. When the state line, let me know when you gather. Report you.
I guess he blurs it.
Come on, fire. Hey, Roger. Oh yeah, look at those dead bastards.
Isn't that wonderful that the New York Times Daily, quite literally fucking this past weekend, wrote an article about the hidden PTSDs of drone warfare. The drone warfare PTSD of our brave operators using drones to kill people thousands of miles away. That's pretty cool. You know, one way to avoid that PTSD would be to, I don't know, fucking don't do it, right? But no, of course not. This wasn't a drone. This was probably a helicopter. This was a helicopter. Not probably. This was a helicopter gunship, but...
Nice. Oh, it's their fault for bringing their kids to a battle. That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Oh, it's their fault for bringing...
Well, it's their fault for bringing the kids to their battle. Oh, for the record, another thing that they... What was the classification for kids that they killed in combat? They would say, like, terrorists in training, right? Like, the attitude from the American forces on the ground is that they would routinely just basically say, well, they're little terrorists, they're tits, terrorists in training, tits. Terrorists in training. That's what child casualties are. You know? Something to consider, something to think about. Really cool stuff overall, you know what I mean? Just really great stuff.
Their kids to a battle. That's right.
You read about this scene where an Apache helicopter is flying over some insurgents in a house who are surrendering. They're coming out of their house with their hands up. And yet the Apache helicopter gets the clearance to fire on them. And their justification is, according to this leaked log, you're not allowed to surrender to aircraft. They're still valid targets. I mean, it's horrendous. As a journalist, I'm skeptical. I'm like, okay, these are like 2 or 3 bad apples. Is this what we're staring at? But no, through these leaks, you see that 15,000 civilians were killed in previously unknown incidents. 15,000. These documents reveal a...
By the way, for the record, there are a lot of young people who never really saw this side of the Iraq War. There are a lot of young people who never saw the side of Afghanistan. And that's why I always say, when you're fucking like, when you turn around and tell me, of all motherfuckers, that like, Russia in Ukraine is like is actually so different than America in Iraq, I need you to understand that it's not. America is and always will be the worst demon on the fucking planet. At least until there's a new demon that's worse. There's a new hegemonic power that runs the world. Okay? Who's saying that? Do you guys not remember how many people would come in here to fucking freak out when I was talking about fucking Russia and Ukraine and using that as a comparison to describe to so many people about American imperialism and what we have done and the double standard demonstrated by so many that routinely avoid looking at that violence head on or ever covering it? There are still, literally go to most of the subreddits of bread tubers, and their analysis of the situation is always, Hassan routinely brings up America because he thinks America is centered around the world. It's actually a very America-centric approach. And he's just constantly talking about America, 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 saying that America is the biggest villain, but Russia is actually the biggest villain. They literally will fucking use Ukrainian blood to whitewash the American war crimes, which is gross, but... People from this chat were saying this shit literally like 20 plus month subs. Yeah, there are. I don't know if there's any way to fucking measure this, but I literally have. I wish I could look at like all my oldest fucking community members and community subs and their fucking attitudes, because like they left. A lot of them just left and despise me now for this, for specifically using this opportunity to not only address Russia's wrongdoings, but also make a comparison to America being horrible. And to also make money from it? Wait, what do you mean? Pokes replied, kind of weird you stole Poke's idea. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, nope. Negativity week is over. No negativity week. It's positivity week, baby. Posy vibes, you know, positivity vibes. That's what we're doing.
Culture and a system of abuse and torture in Iraq, mostly by the Iraqi military and army, that the US military knew about but did nothing to solve. And the only reason why we know about it now is because Chelsea Manning gave WikiLeaks all of these documents. There's one Department of State leak from the embassy in Belgium that shows that the US tried to pressure Belgium into taking some of the prisoners from Guantanamo Bay in order to curry favor with the US. You see the US being like, hey Belgium, take some of these Guantanamo prisoners. It's a low-cost way for Belgium to attain prominence in Europe. Like it's backroom deals, exchanging Guantanamo.
I just think your views were defined by Iraq. They were horrible, but at least we didn't level a major Iraqi city in the first month of the invasion. Wait, you're joking, right? This is irony, right? Your brain is not this broken by liberalism, right? Dude, do you know what shock and awe was? Do you know what that is? No shot, Faustini. You're fucking joking, right? I mean, this is like almost like borderline genocide denial. We literally indiscriminately bombed Iraq with shells that had uranium in it. Like, look at what we did in Fallujah. Like, what the fuck? What? Oh my God. Faustini is a lib. He's like the biggest libtard. He's right. It was less than a month. He has to be joking. I think he's joking. No shot. Westoid leftist. The reason I continue to watch you is because you have the best foreign policy out of all the bread tubers, and I class you as a non-lib. Okay, please explain yourself. He's not saying anything. I think he's joking. Uranium comes from the 30mm guns on the Warthog. The depleted uranium makes for good armor-piercing ammo. Babies are still being born with birth defects in Iraq right now as a consequence of the depleted uranium being used in shells.
Guantanamo prisoners for political favors. We would have not known.
By the way, his reaction is literally the reason why I can't let America get away with all of its fucking war crimes. Like, it's also the reason why I use any and every opportunity I can to fucking, explain to people. Shock and awe was targeted pretty much exclusively at government buildings. Dog. You're literally doing exactly what you criticized Russia. You're doing exactly what you criticized Russia. We are currently watching 15,000 civilian casualties that the American government at the very least calculated, logged, and refused to admit to the public being leaked through documents by a brave hero that is also a community member in here, and you're still going, actually, it was pretty much exclusively targeted at government buildings. There was only one fucking ministry that the American forces defended in the aftermath of the Iraq invasion. Guess which fucking ministry that was? Was it, I don't know, infrastructure? Was it defense? Was it the Interior Ministry? Was it, let me think really quickly. Was it, I don't know, Department of Transportation? Oh no, it was the Ministry of fucking Energy, dude. That's crazy. With that exception, every part of Iraq was leveled. What the fuck are you talking about? $6,000 Iraqi civilians dead from shock and awe. Hold on. Well, it was targeted towards the government buildings. Had they thought about not being Iraqi if they didn't want to fucking be brutally murdered by Americans for a war that was like completely just made up? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, had they thought about literally not fucking dying by being Iraqi? Oh my God. How about that? Did they consider moving? Did they consider leaving Iraq? You're currently literally watching American forces be like, well, they shouldn't have been there. Like, we still have just cause to fucking shoot. You're watching them kill Reuters journalists, like, from a helicopter, and you're like, well, fucking, that was actually pretty targeted, honestly. Motherfucker, Russia does shit like that, and you fucking understandably lose your mind. And you're over here being like, yeah, fuck it. When America does it, it's okay. This is what I mean. You're fucking brain broken. Holy fuck, dude. Stalin was right. I swear to God. You are a social fascist. Like, literally. This is Stalin was right on two things. Fuck Nazis, and also social democrats sometimes are just social fascists. Cut a liberal and a fascist bleeds. Oh my God, dude. That's it. Two things. It's crazy. It's crazy to see, like, it happen in real time in front of people's eyes. Like, it's wild for me to see this. Like, while we're watching this, like, have you no shame? Oh my Lord, dude. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Of this had these leaks not come out. All of this turned out to be a very grim insight into how the US is conducting its wars. And unsurprisingly, after these giant leaks came out in 2010 and 2011 on WikiLeaks, the Pentagon was furious.
This was dumped on us like it was dumped on you.
Yeah, no, dude, it was targeted, bro. Come on, it was depleted uranium, dude. Come on. It was depleted uranium weapons in civilian areas and troops. In a breach of official advice meant to prevent unnecessary suffering and conflicts. That's crazy. Coordinates revealing where U.S. jets and tanks fired nearly 10,000 depleted uranium rounds in Iraq during the war in between 2003 have been obtained by the Dutch peace group PAX. Pussies. That's what they are. Them Dutch. We need to fucking... The Dutch have it coming too, motherfucker. How about we use some depleted uranium on your asses? Listen to me, Dutch folk, okay? You're about to playing a dangerous game over here, okay? Talking about our war crimes. Son, you don't need to source him, lol. We know it. No, it doesn't matter. It's great. I mean, dude, come on. It's just depleted. It's just depleted, bro. It's just depleted. Please. I know I'm not the only vet in your chat that routinely goes, no, yeah, we're fucking monsters over there, but you can't teach an American civilian everything. They have to experience anything before they believe it. No, like, that guy's like a liberal. You know what I mean? That dude is literally a fucking liberal. And not only is he a liberal, but he's a liberal who's like constantly talking about how bad fucking Russia is, right? I'm not trying to get away from them. I think Iraq was wrong. I'm not trying to defend Iraq. I don't think the brutality is on the same level. How can you say that? Like, how can you literally say that? How can you say that? The only reason why you don't think the brutality is on the same level in a country where we killed 1 million fucking people, 500,000 historically over the course, 500,000 children over the course of our fucking sanctions, okay? Like, we've literally destroyed Iraq. We literally fucked Iraq with our cocks, like, over and over and over again for no reason. Like, literally no reason. Not our neighbor, no historical reason to do so, just thought that it was fucking cool to do. Dick Cheney brought out the maps and was like, these are the oil fields. Let's fuck them. Let's fucking frack, baby. Frack, baby, frack. Just a great opportunity for Halliburton to profit off of so much unjustifiable bloodshed. And you're over here being like, well, that's a little different than what Russia is doing in Ukraine. Either you say it's exactly the same, or you say what America is doing is still worse at this point in time, okay? Those are the only two right answers in this circumstance. And I can't even get liberals to say, no, actually, what Russia is doing is the same as what America is doing. I can't even get you to say that, to admit that. And that's the nice thing, okay? That's the lie that you would be telling in that situation. You have to be like, no, actually, Russia's worse. Why? Because they're killing blonde people with blue eyes. Okay, that's the real reason. They're killing blonde people with blue eyes in a place where you see buses in a city that looks kind of tangentially European. That is precisely the only fucking difference between what America did in Iraq and what Russia is doing in Ukraine. And that's the only reason why even someone who is Indian, like Faustini, okay, who is so deeply American to the fucking core, that despite him being fucking brown, literally has like the white boy imperial core mindset that turns around and defends this kind of attitude. Relatively European, that guy said that. Yeah, exactly. What did he say? Relatively European. Not like Western Europe. Like, let's not go that way. Let's not go that far. Come on. There's the Slavs. That's what the American attitude is. Yeah, they're relatively civilized. I'm white law? Wait, you're not Indian? What the fuck? You lied to me? I thought you said you were Indian. And from like West Palm Beach, no? Am I fucking it up with Schadenfreude? Because he's always... But no, Schadenfreude is not like fucking a lib. You're confusing Faustini with Schadenfreude? No, Schadenfreude is Indian, but he is not a liberal. He's just like... I think he wanted India to rule the world. Oh, maybe that's why I thought he was Indian. Because, like, what the fuck? I would have never expected a white American from fucking West Palm Beach to be like, I want India to rule the world. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's like a weird Indian supremacist as a white dude. That's wild. Oh god, dude. Fucking broken, dude. I don't know how to... Dude, it's yeah, he's like anti-China so India can step up. Yeah, exactly. No. I love that. I know exactly what that is. That's like, if someone over there is going to rule, I'd rather it be like our allies in India rather than, our enemies in China. Like evangelicals are for Israel, but for India. Oh, that's awesome. MAGA Modi. First of all, have you guys seen the new Modi animation that came out where he's like dancing along with Joe Biden? Have you guys seen that video? It's fucking awesome. The new Modi anime dropped and it's fire. Okay, let's get back to the video. How do you remember all these chatters so well? That's almost a superpower. The only reason why I remember all these degenerate chatters is because my brain is broken, okay? And I have already like destroyed core memories as a consequence of that. So now I just remember like all the dumb shit that they say, all the dumb shit you say on a regular basis. America's right behind Nazi Germany with how much pain we've inflicted upon the world. 100%.
All Sunday night.
It is the role of good journalism to take on powerful abuses. And when powerful...
America killed 3,000 people in Iraq every month as the total casualties in the entire Ukraine so far. We sent Iraq to the goddamn Middle Ages. Iraq was like 300 Ukraines at minimum. I'm not saying Ukraine isn't bad, but holy fucking shit. Yeah, no, it's completely fucking psychotic to say that. But let's not forget the invasion of the Hague Act is also our response to like anyone being extradited into the International Criminal Court for Crimes Against Humanity. Chatters names will replace Turkish language in your brain cells. Shut the fuck up, Moldovan Mamaliga. Why aren't you defending your country right now? Okay. Guys, tell Hassan I DM'd him and it's time to raise money for bail funds, baby. Sweet Hassan, our large boy. I'm drunk, by the way. Okay, bro, we'll raise funds for bail funds. Okay, we need to find the motherfucking Modi video. It was so good.
Full abuses are taken on, there is always a back reaction.
Julian Assange's website had gone from being a small hacker website with some leaks to something that now had worldwide attention.
This isn't a wiki leak.
Yes!
This is a wiki.
Yes!
Oh!
Sorry.
Sorry.
We have to watch this. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's worth it.
Imli Kaputa Peri Kapir Modi Tiger Biden Share Nai Nai Dosti Ki Kasam Chal Gai Kari Dal Dia Gir.
I love that he has an American accent. Like when he's speaking, he has an American accent, right? Like when he's singing. Am I crazy? I just assumed that like they made Biden also have like an American Indian accent, like when he's speaking.
आतंक को जड़ से मिटाना पड़ेगा इंडिया के सारे बाइडन का डेटा लाया कागज दिखाना पड़ेगा जो हमको हो पसंद वही बात करेंगे वैक्सीन पर हम दोनों काम साथ करेंगे जो मेरे देश को चैन दे व्यापार दे वो खुशी.
Yo, Indian chatters, fucking translate this shit. What's going on? I want to know what he's saying. Guys, thanks. Now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Dude, it's so awesome. Dude, this is literally Cars. This is Cars. We're watching Cars right now, and you're fucking talking shit. Trust me, you really don't. I'm scared. No.
बन गए हो तुम ओबामा ट्रम्प दोस्त है मेरे जानसी बन गए हो तुम जय मैं वीरू और आज से अपनी पक्की दोस्ती शुरू.
Come on. No, there are no subtitles, which fucking sucks. They've given him a dog shit American Hindi accent, which makes it impossible to understand. And Modi has the crazy nasal accent, which is low-key hard to understand. Have you seen the one where Modi turns into a fighter jet? Also, this is so goddamn hard to translate. They're talking about how they're best friends. So what's up? Is he like talking shit about... He's talking about how great Biden has been citing vaccines and shit? You don't want the lyrics? I want to die? No, I want the lyrics, dude. I want it. I mean, it feels like they're friends now, right? Like he's talking about how like Biden is his friend and how he likes Biden more than Trump, and he's very happy that Biden like sent the vaccines over or some shit.
Emily Caputa Perry Capere.
What is he saying? Emily Caputa Perry Capere. What is he saying? Way too many Bollywood references, but the gist of it is that they're best friends, even better than Obama and Trump. Emily Caputa Perry Capere. That's what he said.
Modi Tiger Biden share.
He's saying Modi Tiger Biden share. I don't know what chair means, but like he's saying Modi is a tiger, right? He's saying Modi is a tiger.
Nai nai dosti ki kasam.
Nai dosti ki kasam. Oh, Modi's a tiger and Biden is a lion. Okay. Talking about strong roots metaphorically. Dude, I fucking love this.
Jalagai Gari Dal Dia Gir.
Jalagai Galdi Dai Dia Care. Bro, I saw this on my dad's Facebook. Yeah, dude. That's right. That's me too. The car is moving after shifting gears. Started the car and put it into the gear. Does Turkey have shit like this? No, I don't think so.
Joe, my friend.
Yeah, these are videos that your fucking Indian family sends you on WhatsApp, okay? Like straight up. This is like Indian family WhatsApp hours. You know this shit pops off on WhatsApp. Like this is straight up categorically creative for WhatsApp. This was in the WhatsApp group too? Yeah, exactly. Hassan is going to learn Hindi in the same way that Jay Schlatt knows Mandarin. Nibhana parega. What is he saying? You have Indian family? Fuck no. I don't have Indian family. I have Taiwanese family members. I don't know why I said fuck no like that. Like there's like anything wrong with having Indian family members, but no. I don't know why it came out like that. Bro, I saw this on Google Plus. Nobody? No, Google Plus is not a real thing. We made a promise. We must fulfill it. We made a promise. Okay, let's keep going. I swear upon this friendship, the car is not going to put it on a gear. You can replay this and try translating too. Wait, what the fuck does that even mean? It does go hard. I love this. Your Middle Eastern showed a bit? No, I don't fucking... Bitch, what the fuck do you mean? I'm literally a person of the world. Wants to remove terrorism together? Now they're just singing a famous song, Jawada Kia Vo, Nibhana Parega, it's Slavs. I mean, it is good. It's a good... destroy terrorism from its roots. Terrorism, it's an issue. We got to solve it. Wait, this is the most childlike way to describe, like, foreign policy, okay? I think they're using the rhythm of that song with their own lyrics. Terrorism must be removed from the roots. That's wild. Did I say it right? Is that good? Is that a good pronunciation? They're just being anti-Pakistan law. It's all anti-Muslim bullshit racist stuff. Okay. Was that good? What? Why are you guys saying as Mr. Show? First of all, like trying to fucking pronounce Indian words correctly is entirely different than doing an Indian accent. Okay. Like white boy shocks chat with perfect Hindi. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking learn. I'm gonna learn some phrases so I could just like one day just pop off. Yeah, I'm gonna go to a store. Yo, you're actually pronouncing that so well, Hasanabi. What the fuck? Wait, really? You said that better than some second-gen Indian people do? Let's go, dude. Top tip for Hindi, reading is to use the sound when you see an Turkish Chet Hanks. I'm the Chet Hanks for India, dude.
India ke sare Biden.
What is he saying? India ke saga Biden? What is that? Hassan say benchot? I mean, wait, there's Urdu too, right? Like, top tier pronouncing. Chat, we are making a tactical mistake, gassing this himbo up, saying it's good at accent. We will regret this. Indian accent isn't the only accent you haven't done on stream yet. That's not true. Say Teri Maki Chut to your Indian haters. What does that mean? Okay, don't make me say shit like that's probably really bad. Madar Chod and Ben Chod is like what? Sister fucker and motherfucker, right? Madar Chod and Ben Chod. Or is it your mother's pussy? Calm the fuck down. My parents are here. Wait, really? Sorry. I know you're not being racist, but it just sounds racist coming from you. Dude, trying to repeat Hindi words is not, like, you can't say that's racist, dude. What the fuck do you mean? Like, what the fuck? It's like literally one of the most insane brain broken things that like the children of immigrants go through, where they're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? It's wild. It's not like I'm trying to do like an Indian accent or being like, oh, 7-Eleven, lol. You know what I mean? Like making like obviously racist stereotypes. Like that's one thing. But like I'm literally trying to say words correctly. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking other languages is racist. Oh, Jesus Christ. Teri maki chot is your mother's pussy. Mother chot is motherfucker. By ben chot, bian chot, bain chot. In a French accent is raised against English. Shaking my head is on. Huge Duolingo energy, Hassan. Yeah, no, it's like, dude, you know what's fucking racist, dude? Yeah, Duolingo. How about that? Get better, sweaty. Imagine trying to learn a different language and pronounce words correctly, you fucking racist piece of shit. Oh, okay. We are translating for you and you're calling us motherfucker. What the fuck? Okay, listen. 420 in Hindi is literally an insult. Wait, what? Means a useless, good for nothing person? Wait, what? Hindi just means Hindi ironically means turkey, the animal in Turkish. Do you guys know that? Yeah, Hindi. It just means the animal turkey in Turkish. Twitter thread. That was a good pronunciation. I just wish it didn't come from you. Okay. We're done with this. We're done. Well, let's get back to the ridiculous that we moved on to this insane thing, but the Xi and Modi version of this? No. I want to watch it after. We'll do more of the Polytunes after.
Torrent. These documents have generated a mix of reactions from horrified to appalled.
And Assange himself
I gotta pee, I'll be back.
Became the public face for this. And he became really polarizing. He was either praised as a courageous journalist.
The role that Julian Assange has played in exposing uncomfortable truths is something that he should be very proud of.
WikiLeaks is no different from the New York Times.
He just believes in justice, believes in honesty, believes in exposing governments.
Or he was reproached and condemned as a villain who was set on damaging the U.S. security interest and putting people in danger in the process.
I hope he rots in hell, starting with that.
This guy's a traitor, a treasonist, and he has broken every law of the United States. Illegally shoot the son of a...
But regardless of what the public thought about him, the reality is the U.S. government now felt like they were at war with Julian Assange and WikiLeaks.
The United States strongly condemns the illegal disclosure of classified information. There have been examples in history in which official conduct has been made public in the name of exposing wrongdoings or misdeeds. This is not one of those cases.
And the next chapter of his life would be spent trying to avoid being sent to the US to face them. And this is why Julian Assange went to the Ecuadorian embassy in London. Okay, so after this huge leak, it's now like 2012, Assange is living in London, and he's actually facing the possibility of being sent to Sweden to face an investigation into sexual misconduct allegations. And even though this Sweden investigation legally has nothing to do with the big leaking thing that he had done, Assange was convinced that the UK and Sweden were working with the US to try to get Assange back onto US soil to face trial. So instead of go and participate in the investigation, he fled to seek political asylum inside the walls of this embassy. An embassy is kind of like a little enclave within a country. Like, this is a little slice of Ecuador within London. So the UK couldn't do anything. They couldn't go storm into an embassy. So instead, they just positioned a ton of police outside of the embassy. And this is the moment, this spectacle of all these police sitting outside of the embassy.
Bobbies!
Where you
Fucking bobbies, bruv. Working at the behest of the American Empire. Just doing our fucking jobs then. That's right. That's right. That's right. Top of the fucking morning to you. The constable's here. We're going to fucking run around on a Tuesday afternoon. That's right. Yes, yes. We're waiting for that Julian Assange. That's right. He's going to be coming out of there anytime now. Anytime now. And as soon as he comes out, we're going to hit him with a bobby. We're going to hit him right in the fucking head. Hello there. Hello there. It's top of the fucking hour, innit? About to hit you in the head. Hit you in the top of the fucking head with a goddamn 60-second ad break right there. Top of the hour, innit? Almus the Northman, thank you for the fucking 20 gifted subs, yeah? Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. You're a top bloke. You're a top fucking bloke, mate. You no longer want to see those ads. All you need to do is subscribe for $5 dues or for free with a Twitch Prime. That's right. Twitch Prime is free as long as you've got one of those Amazon Primes. That's right. Connected to your Twitch Prime account. Get it from your wife's boyfriend. Here's the ad break now. You got a telly license from your nan? Yeah, I got a telly license in it. Thank you, Vega Vegas V29, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs in the Hasanabe community. Subs are $6 now, by the way. Oh no. You sound like the red M&M in their UK candy commercial.
Ow. So do you think Santa will like this big bowl of M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the fella. It does exist.
It do exist. Santa,
Right, I do sound like the red M&M. I've always fancied the red M&M. Not sexy like the green one. The green lass is a sexy one, a pink thing, if you will. A classic. Never met the fella.
Realize that this is a huge deal. On paper, this was actually a really small deal. The US wanted to arrest Assange, to send him to Sweden, to face this sexual misconduct investigation. But all of this shows us that this is not about a small investigation in Sweden. The US wanted Assange to punish him for what he did. And the UK, it was looking like, was ready to help them. So while Assange is in the walls of this embassy, he's protected. And the US would have to wait him out, building their case. But wait a minute, hold on. What exactly are we charging Assange with here? He published a bunch of leaked documents. So what's the crime here? And honestly, that is the heart of this story. What crime did he commit? I'm gonna get there. I wanna just finish the story of what happens next. Julian Assange is in an embassy in London. The weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years, and Julian Assange is living in an embassy not leaving. He occasionally comes out onto this balcony to deliver a speech to his increasingly large support base.
Can you hear me?
But like, this guy is confined to the embassy.
Well, I joked it's a little bit like living in a space station because there's no natural light and you've got to make all your own stuff and you can't go out to shops and so on.
From the embassy, Assange continues to run WikiLeaks. He publishes troves of secret documents. It is from the embassy that he declares his hate for Hillary Clinton.
The American liberal press, in falling over themselves to defend Hillary Clinton, are erecting
I'm still here. I'm so sorry. Hillary Rodham Clinton is not a murderer, okay? I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but yes, I do not like Julian Assange. Please, you should arrest him and throw him under the jail. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird as fuck, dude. Look at that glitch. Look.
in falling over themselves to defend Hillary Clinton, are erecting
Assange is a traitor to America? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't like him here. We just think it's cool that he was jailed indefinitely, and also that the CIA famously fantasized about murdering him. Like, openly talked about assassinating him. Very cool stuff. Incredible.
A demon that is going to put nooses around everyone's necks.
And it is here that he orchestrates a plan to damage her campaign by strategically publishing emails that were stolen from the Democratic Party and from Clinton's campaign chair, John Podesta. WikiLeaks posted these emails in daily batches throughout October 2016, a month before the election. Soon, mounting evidence showed that WikiLeaks got these emails, potentially unknowingly, from a Russian government agent who, like Assange, was trying to damage the Clinton campaign. The leaked emails helped the Trump campaign and quickly made Assange an enemy of American progressives who had tended to support Assange and WikiLeaks.
Not true. Not true. I don't give a fuck. I'm an American progressive. I don't care.